Rejuvenation. This is Alvin.
And I'm Tiffany.
And we are here doing our second podcast. It's our first podcast officially. We did a podcast before. I accidentally deleted it. I don't know where it went, and I can't recover it. So this is our second podcast, first podcast to be officially released. But today we're going to talk about something that is pretty important, and it's recovery. So we always like to play hard, work hard, but we tend to forget that we need recovery. So our bodies need to be able to regenerate, recoup some of that lost energy, and then refuel so that when we go out again, we're not as wasted. So yesterday was pretty physically, I guess. I did a lot yesterday. And I played pickleball in the morning for around 2.5 hours. Then I went to go train with Tiffany, who busted my ass for another hour. And then I went to go play pickleball again in the evening for another 2 hours. So where does that leave me Monday morning? It was difficult to wake up, and I got super tired. Problem is I don't have a lot of time, and I'm sure a lot of you viewers and listeners out there also can relate that, you know, we only have so much time to do things for ourselves, and when we do have that free time, we just go like all out. And if you don't recover, you wind up taking so much time before you feel physically able to like go back at it again. So that's more for like the older couch potatoes or the older weekend warriors. Typically, like trained athletes don't really need that much recovery, but it is still really important. So, Tiffany, what kind of things do you usually do to recover?
I would say the most important thing is drinking your water. Water intake is huge. Think about it like this. So, like, let's say you don't drink any water at all. Your blood, like, consistency is based off of how much water you drink. So if you don't have enough water in your system, your blood could be moving kind of like sludge, and that alone can make you tired. So I always stress that to my clients. That's always number one, is your water intake. Number two would have to be stretching. Definitely should be stretching every single day, at least 10 minutes a day. Before your workout, after your workout, even if it's a rest day, you should still be stretching.
That's important because a lot of people don't like drinking water. I hear a lot of people be like, oh, I should be drinking water, but I just don't like the taste. Well, there's really no taste. They do have flavor additives that you could put in water, but I'm not even sure if those, that's just like almost adding sugar or whatever kind of stuff. So may or may not be good, but water is like really important. I mean, most of our body is made up of water. Most of the world we live in is made up of water. So just kind of goes to show you how important it is. And then with regards to what Tiffany was like saying about the stretching, that's important too. Now, when we say recover, we don't mean rest as in not doing anything. Yeah, you can do that, but there are things called like active recovery. And so Tiffany and I went to a couple of businesses. Now again, going back to that, we kind of went hard on one day. We did yoga, right? It was a hot yoga for an hour.
Yeah, it was sculpt yoga. It was like a HIIT workout mixed with hot yoga. It was insane.
With a bunch of sweaty people.
My face was probably as red as an apple. Like, it was so embarrassing.
It was fun though. That was probably the best part of it, you know. And a shout out to Core Power for accommodating us on that day, and it was quite an experience. And then in the afternoon we did Pilates, and I don't know about Tiffany, but those things are kind of difficult for me at my stage of inflexibility. It was kind of different. Although I did not almost fall off the reformer, so that's my coordination's a little better.
Yeah, I almost fell off though.
So it was quite an experience, and we talked about this. So Tiffany, tell me how do you compare those, or which one did you find better?
So I wouldn't say one was better than the other. I think they both have their own strengths. So yoga was cool because it definitely was like a core workout the entire time. and you're just sweating. Like literally, there was this lady wiping her feet off. Like her feet were drenched in sweat. So if that doesn't tell you how challenging that was, I don't know what will. It was just like a different fun experience. It's different than like just going to the gym and lifting, you know, but you're still getting that like really high intense burn. Like my muscles were burning. I had 3-pound weights and my muscles are still burning on fire. So that was super cool. I really liked that. It also worked with flexibility and stuff, which is cool. Pilates was cool because it's more stability work, and I like to do a lot of stability work and training with my clients and myself. So if you know me as a trainer, you know that I'm super into functional training as well as like powerlifting too. I like to have fun with both of them. Pilates was cool because it's more focused on just stabilization, and you can like hit your core and a main muscle group too. So I thought that was super cool. It kind of had a twist on like the regular like functional training workouts and switched them up, so it was the same but a little bit different on the reformer machine, which was super cool. If you don't know what the reformer machine is, look it up because that thing is super cool. But what about you, Alvin? What'd you think?
It was difficult. It was fun but difficult. I don't know why I keep repeating it was difficult. I mean, it was fun. I guess that's the main point there. And it was like a workout. It was like a full day workout that we had, although it was only one hour each. Doing exercise in heat, maybe it's, you know, heat may be relative for some people. Like, I think they said it was around 90 degrees in there. And it did feel like it was a little bit more than that. And when we did the Pilates, though, it was a little different. We didn't, you know, they didn't do it in heat. It was just like regular room temperature. So that was good. But using the reformer, like what Tiffany was like saying, I mean, that was my first time using a moving table to do exercises. Right. And it was basically body weight and springs that they used for the tension. That was like interesting. It was fun. I mean, I shout out to Energy Pilates, right? Mm-hmm. For accommodating us for that day. And Tiffany and I plan to do more podcasts and at the same time go out to different like fitness places to try things out. I think she wanted to try a bar class. I don't know how I'm gonna do with that.
I should make you try a pole class.
Oh, we'll probably have to get our other partner to do the pole class too, because that'll be interesting. Yeah. But anyway, those are some of the things that we've been trying out. We want to keep doing this to kind of let you guys know that, you know, if I can do it at my age, and Tiffany can do it, and then whoever, if we bring in special guests, you'll be able to kind of get an idea of like, it's not, some of these fitness things that you see, it's not just for certain people. It can be for anybody. I mean, like, heck, those pole classes, I've seen people that, I'm like, wow, they can swing on that pole and twirl around pretty easy. But yeah, it will be interesting. Maybe we'll do some gymnastics. If you guys have any suggestions on what you would like us to try, drop us a line. You can follow us on, YouTube,
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything but Twitter.
Yeah, we don't twit. We don't do the twits.
Oh my God.
We don't want to get in trouble for anything. But yeah, just if you have any suggestions, let us know. For recovery, what do we do here in the clinic? So in the clinic, we do have like a recovery program. We do have some high school students, our athletes that use it. We use an infrared sauna. We use the Normatec, which is a pneumatic compression device for the legs and the arms. We have a foot detox. We have a power plate.
Stim therapy.
We have stim therapy. And one of the coolest things is a BEMER. So BEMER is, it uses electromagnetic field, pulse electromagnetic field therapy. Now there are a lot of world-class athletes that use BEMER. They use it at home to help them recover. And it is a very good device to kind of help speed things along. Now for me, I don't necessarily need to go back at it and like play pickleball every single day, so I do have a little bit of time. But on the days where I just went a little too hard and I got to show up to work because Otherwise, Tiffany will just be sitting here alone doing videos by herself. I do need the beamer and some of those other recovery tools. And so if you guys would want to try it, you can contact us at Rejuvenate Health. You could follow us on like our social media platforms. You can call us at 630-425-4040 and schedule an appointment. Anything else you want to add there, Tiffany?
I don't think so. I mean, recovery is just super important. Make sure you're taking care of your body before it tells you that you're not taking care of it. That's super important. Listen to your body. If you feel something that doesn't feel normal, look into it, you know, and always just be thinking about one step ahead so you can prevent injury.
Yep. Tiffany, what's your favorite recovery food or snack?
I wouldn't call it a food or snack, but something I'm huge on is branched chain amino acids. So those are super important because it's the building blocks of protein. So it kind of helps, I don't know how to say it, like synthesize the protein, so to speak, and help build muscle and prevent injury. So it kind of speeds up recovery and stuff like that. That's my number one go-to. Other than that, I would say water and electrolytes, and then my BCAAs. So
I was gonna say a donut, but not good. Anyway,
we'll say post-workout glutamine. Post-workout glutamine. We'll go with that.
All right. Well, thank you.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok.